Hello, everyone. My name is Steve. I chose to discuss a scholarly journal article published in 2014 titled Thomas Jefferson versus the Historians: Christianity, Atheistic Morality, and the Afterlife by Arthur Scher. I selected this article because, in my opinion, it does a very good job of explaining Thomas Jefferson's views on Christianity, religious liberty, and the government's role in citizens' lives. In the article, Scher argues that Jefferson's religious beliefs were far more complex than many realize. We all know Jefferson admired Jesus, believed his moral teachings were important. However, he rejected several traditional Christian beliefs, such as the Trinity and eternal punishment. Even though Jefferson raised questions about these topics, he still believed Christianity laid the foundation for individual morals and societal morals. One of the biggest strengths of this article is the author's use of primary sources. He relies heavily on Jefferson's own letters, writings, and even the Jefferson Bible. These sources offer valuable insight into Jefferson's mind. I also like that the author compared his ideas with those of other historians, which helps readers understand why this topic is still debated today. Another strength in this article is that Scher clearly distinguishes between Jefferson's religious beliefs and his respect for Christian morality. Even though Jefferson did not accept every aspect of Christian doctrine, he believed the teachings of Jesus encouraged virtue, responsibility, and good citizenship. Understanding this has been very helpful as I continue researching Jefferson for this course. I also found a couple of weaknesses in this article. First off, some of his conclusions go a little beyond what I feel the evidence can prove. Although Jefferson left behind many writings, he never fully explained every aspect of his faith. So some of his beliefs are still open to interpretation. Second, the article spends much more time discussing Jefferson's theology than explaining how those beliefs influenced his ideas about religious liberty and government. For my research, I think Scher's work is stronger when read alongside some other historians, such as Daniel Dreisbach and James Hudson, who delve more into the governmental aspects of Jefferson and his specific views on church and state. Overall, this article is still very useful for me. It reminds me that Jefferson cannot simply be labeled as a traditional Christian or an opponent of religion and government. Instead, he was a complex thinker who believed government should protect freedom of conscience while allowing religion to influence society through teaching and persuasion rather than government control. I believe this article is a valuable resource for anyone studying Thomas Jefferson. While I do not agree with every conclusion he reaches, his use of primary sources and his discussion of different historical interpretations make this an excellent source for understanding less well known aspects of Jefferson's religious beliefs. Thank you for watching.